which are the ones that you recommend?
All. Because
Isn't it? We all want to. Okay, how many items first on your menu? Welcome to Hospitality Asia channel on HAPA TV. I'm Jennifer Ong. And today we have a special guest, Chef Moses Ng, founder of Maître Pâtisserie, the master pastry. And we're going to talk about this exclusive French cafe. But before we do that, we're going to get Chef Moses to say the name in the French way. So hi, Chef.
Sure.
Hi, Chef Moses.
Hi, Jennifer.
Welcome to HAPA TV. Can you please tell our audience the pronunciation of your cafe?
It's a bit tricky, but it's pronounced Le Maître Pâtisserie.
Le Maître Pâtisserie.
Yes. Yes, it's the master pastry. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. But first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And you really want to congratulate Chef Moses and all your partners for this creation, because this is the first modern pastry cafe in Malacca, French style. And also, of course, congratulations for them being nominated in the HAPA Awards Malaysia Series 2022-2023. So huge congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. So tell us a bit about your background and when did you open the cafe? I heard he opened it last year somewhere in the pandemic. God knows what drove him to, but that's what we're going to hear about. So yes, so tell us, you know, what were you doing before this and when did you exactly open the cafe?
Before this, I worked in Singapore, Hilton, and then after a few years, and then I come back and open this newly concept to introduce to Malacca. We opened around June 2021, the beginning of the third MCO. Yeah, it's quite difficult at that time.
Right.
But we still managed to, you know, open for the online orders, and then we deliver to customers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us more about what inspired you to start this cafe, and why the timing? You know, why last year? Why the timing? What were you doing just before that?
I opened this pastry shop in Malacca because Malacca is my hometown, and then we all know that Malacca have a lot of foods, local food, especially very delicious, you know, very special, and some good cafe as well. But I'm trying to bring this new concept that is very French modern pastries into the Malacca markets, and whoever visit Malacca as well to enjoy pastries with
fresh quality,
with fresh quality, good quality ingredients that we can get in the market.
And then how did this whole concept suddenly spark? When did it start? I mean, how many months or years before pandemic?
We've been prepared for at least a year for this shop to open, because we met some very difficult time during the MCO. We actually have the idea before the MCO, but when we going to start, and then the pandemic started.
Yeah. So then you were doing online orders.
Yes, we start from there.
And how is it? How is the when you first started the online orders?
It's a good thing for me, for us to learn from the experience of the lockdown, because we realized that the online order is quite important in this generation. Like, I mean, the e-commerce is quite important now. The people
That's a lifestyle shift. There's a change, isn't it?
It's a big change. People is starting to ordering things, food online, you know, to get what they want. They can enjoy at home, even though it's a pandemic. People stress, panic, but they still can able to enjoy our pastries, of good food, and at home. It's a plus point during the MCO.
And it's really nice to for you to bring French pastries and, a cafe like that into Malacca. Right? I think that's, like you say, being the first there.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good experience for people in Malacca, or even the visitors and people visiting Malacca.
Yes.
To be able to get and say, taste fresh pastries and and whatnot. Yeah. So tell us, what are I'm seeing all these beautiful pictures at the background here. It's like, wow, okay. Can you tell us what are the specialties and which are the ones that you recommend?
All. Because
Isn't it? We all want to. Okay, how many items first on your menu?
Actually, not a lot, because we have a display as the show in the video.
Okay.
People usually come in and say, "That's it," because we have 8 items. Petit gâteau is a small cakes on the display, and some croissants, just like that, with the coffee, tea. So people was very confused, especially we display in the individual way each item. People confused at first, but after they taste it, they understand why we are doing this, because the items we develop, we create is very unique. I want them to enjoy the eating, in the same time they enjoy the looking as well. When they walk into our shop, they can like look down in the luxury shop, and they can look down like jewelry, so they can see that as art.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And of course, pick what they like.
Pick what they like. Yeah.
Yeah. But what are your top picks? Like, I'm looking at, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
look at
one,
that.
apple.
Chef, there's so many beautiful ones. I mean, what's your top pick? Okay, name 3 first. What's the top 3 picks?
Vanilla fraise, this one.
Okay.
Strawberries and vanilla. Very, very simple, but very good taste. You can taste the good dairy products inside, and then you can taste the fresh strawberries.
And what's the texture
cakes.
like?
The texture is like a cakes layers, but with more strawberry filling inside.
Nice.
But fresh strawberries.
Right.
And then the apples as well.
I saw that one.
Yeah, it's inspired by Cedric Rollet in French.
Right.
Yeah.
And you have, what about chocolate pick? I mean, croissant. Okay, for sure.
Croissant, yes.
That one is a given, right? You can't go into a French cafe and not have a croissant, right? That's for sure.
That took me a lot of development time, a lot of effort to make it perfect.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And chocolates ones, which are the ones?
These the flour cakes is actually a tart, and inside I have almond with local infused in local coffee. It's like like Highland coffee.
Right.
And then I use some pecans, and we pipe with caramel whip, chocolate, and we handmade praline. Yeah, nutty praline.
I think Malacca has to be a food destination place that people can actually just drive up to Malacca and eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then come back again.
Yes.
Right? And there's so many new restaurants coming up in Malacca. And for sure, I think, this kind of cafe will, not just in Malacca, I think this kind of cafe will really take on really well even in KL, for sure.
Yeah.
Right? Because I think now more and more people are willing to sort of be more adventurous and really experience all the different kind of cuisine and different kind of creation that's available, right?
It is pretty surprised that at first I was worried because I opened in Malacca, because the Malacca people usually don't
venture so much.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So and
how has it been now since it's been open for a year? How has it been?
After a year of opening, but I can see that people starting to accept it. This new, very new concept, unique concept, and then they are willing to come and try, and then introduce to their friends, spread the words around, and then more and more people starting to come in.
Nice.
That's a good
Locals?
thing.
Are they mainly locals?
Yeah, locals on the weekend, weekdays, and then tourists on the weekend sometimes from Singapore or all around the world.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And what can guests so what can we expect from your cafe for next year in 2023? What else going to be new? What kind of experiences can people get?
Definitely more varieties of the pastries and croissant as well. And more we usually focus on the festive season,
Right.
and like Christmas, for Valentine's celebrations, Mother's Day, Father's Day, but all these promotion date, and we also trying to bring out more interesting tastes and flavors to our guests. Yeah.
That will be interesting. Yeah. I think new flavors, more adventurous flavors.
Yes.
And your presentation is like wow. It's really amazing. I really love the way all it's being done. As you can see, they're very handcrafted, very delicate. Really pay attention to details.
Yes.
Yeah. Those are really, really great. So, of course, if we're not from Malacca, then we can't have them done on delivery, can it?
No, only in Malacca. Yeah.
Only in Malacca. Well, yeah. So, where exactly is the location of your cafe?
It's located at the Swan Garden Hotel. It's actually under the hotel buildings.
Right.
It's at the Kota
ground floor.
Laksamana. It's a very center place in Malacca. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm definitely going to make a trip to Malacca because there are a couple of new restaurants I've heard.
Yes.
And your cafe has to be a destination cafe, a destination stop, right? I mean, you gotta go. Look, they're so too pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah. So really, really good. And what would be your last message to our audience?
I hope everyone is healthy, after the difficult time, everybody can come out now, to explore the world, to look what become after the MCO, the pandemic. Yeah,
Absolutely.
There's definitely more new ideas and adventures for the market. Yeah, I hope they explore more and come visit my shop as well.
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's chef like you, Chef Moses, that young up and coming chefs that really inspires, people into enjoying and I would say appreciating desserts and pastries, because it's one area that they say every woman loves pastries, every woman loves dessert.
You always have a space after the lunch.
There's
or
always
dinner.
a space, right? And it's really nice to see that you've actually started with Malacca. And I do look forward to you creating this brand here in KL.
I hope so.
That more people can actually,
hopefully
experience it. Yeah. So thank you very much, Chef Moses. Thank you for coming over and sharing your, your story, your brand story with us. Yeah, lovely. So thank you for watching. I'm here with Chef Moses Ong, founder of Le Maître
Pâtisserie.
Le Maître Pâtisserie. See, I'm still practicing. But that's the key thing of what he said. He created a name so that it becomes a talking point.
Yes. That's the point.
So thank you very much. And we'll see you again, definitely, for more episodes. We're looking forward to more creation from you. And please do share with us what's going to be on the new menu next year.
Sure.
Yeah. So thank you for following HAPA TV on Facebook. And we're also available on IG, on HAPA TV Live and LinkedIn. See you then.